you see this coming when Skell first showed up?
Okay. Alright. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just checking something. Alright, can you do me a favor and say check, check, check? Okay. I need you to. Are you on PS4 or 5? 4. Go to your. Go to the party. Go to
You ever
voice
wonder what's
chat
on the other side of
settings.
all this?
I think is what it is. And it should say like allow your voice to be shared. Yeah. Go to set it to
Always
always.
allow. Right.
Alright.
Check, check, check.
Alright. We're good. Alright. So stand by. Just setting up. Okay. So, following questions I'm gonna ask you are just so we know. Um, do you have the ability to live stream on YouTube or Twitch?
No, I
No? Okay,
don't.
that's fine. And then do you have the following 3 items that you'll need? Do you have the standard version of the M4A1?
I'm going to check.
Yep, do me a favor, check that real quick.
Four,
How you feeling though?
four. Be a long scroll. Nope. I can buy it right now though. But
The
not.
stand, you won't be able to buy the regular version of the M4.
Uh,
There's only, it should be called just the M4A1.
Never mind.
You'll have to find it, which we can go find it. So, with that said, we'll move on to the next one real quick. You said you don't have the M4A1. If you
no.
go to your tops for your shirts, do you own the army jacket?
Oh, actually, that I might do. I'm pretty sure I remember. Army jacket.
You see this coming when Skell first showed up?
I don't, but I actually know where that is.
Yep, we'll go grab that later. And then for night vision goggles, do you
Oh, I
own?
have every night vision goggle.
You have all of them, even alright. So if you have the PS15 ATN, you can equip those for BCT.
Yes, I've only
You ever
seen it.
think
Oh
this
my
is
god,
how
bro,
it
bro.
really went? Never
You don't
mind.
have that either.
Don't answer that.
No, I.
It's alright.
That's the only.
It's alright. Alright. So, hang on one second. Alright, for stream purposes, he doesn't have the 3 items, so we'll go grab them. Alright. So, do you have any questions before we start?
No, I do
No.
not.
Alright. If you have any questions at any point, don't hesitate to ask. That's what I'm here for.
Okay.
So, what's your call sign? Preacher?
Yes, it is preacher. Yep.
Alright, Preacher. Welcome to
You ever wonder what's on
IDOD
the other side
BCT.
of all this?
Today,
Thank you.
I, GA of USMC, Wheels, will be your instructor for today. As your
Okay.
instructor, I will be teaching you the following. I'll be teaching how we embark and disembark vehicles at any point, how we do formations, cover concealment, bounding, cross breaching, wing breaching, taking down enemies, capturing high value targets, and parachuting out of an aircraft. Do you have any questions?
Okay. No, I do not.
Alright. Alright, with that said, at any point, this is something new I'm implementing, so you're my first guinea pig on it because I've had a lot of people do this recently. At any point, uh, at any point, if you feel like this mail sim isn't for you while we're on BCT, let me know so I can cut stream. And I'm not saying I'm wasting time with you, but not waste my time teaching you. That way you'll leave right after BCT. I've been having that a lot lately. People will stay and then leave right after I finish, and it is very aggravating.
How you feeling about all this?
Alright.
So at any point, if you feel like it's not for you, straight up tell me. There will be no hard feelings. Understood?
Understood.
Alright, cool. With that said, when we start anything, anytime we start anything once you're officially in the milsim, we will always start at this table or at a bivouac if our objective states to. If our objective states to start, you just start there, and you will have a team leader. Team leader, team lead, fire squad leader, whatever you want to refer to them as, we call them team lead. We'll assign everybody in the squad a number. Team lead can either lead from the front or from the rear, their choice. So, in this case, I will be 1, you will be 2. If we have more people, we'd have a 3 and a 4. But, whenever you're assigned a number, memorize the number,
You ever think this
and
is how your life
you will never move unless you hear the person in front of you announce that they are moving. So, for example, if I said 1 moving, you would say 2 moving, 3 would say 3, 4 would say 4 moving. Make sense?
Yep.
If you see the person in front of you moving, but without announce that they are moving, do not follow them. Sit there, wait for them to call it out. I don't care what you do. You could look at the sky, twiddle your thumbs, play with your gun. Whatever it is, just sit and wait patiently for them to, or tell them, hey, are you moving? Sometimes people forget we're humans. Make sense?
Yep.
Okay.
from farmer to
I
freedom?
think whenever you exit Air 1, you are not allowed to mess with your gun, your uniform, or your item wheel. Whatever you leave with is how it will stay. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay. I think that's everything. With that said, any questions?
No, I think that's it.
Alright. With that said, let's head outside. 1 moving.
2 moving.
Will you ever see this coming?
Alright. So, in our milsim, you're not allowed to pilot or drive certain vehicles without the proper licensing, such as a pilot license and a driver's license. Make sense?
Yep.
Okay. With that said, when we get in a vehicle, pilot will only say the following: pilot in, pilot out. They won't say anything more, anything less. When I get in, pilot in, out, pilot out. Make sense?
Yes.
When getting on the vehicle, at any point, you will call what number you are in. So picture pilot just got in. I'll get on, always scoot forward if you could, and I would say 1 in, because that's the number I am. If I was 2, I would say 2 in, 3 in, 4 in, whatever, right? If you are the last person to get in, you will say whatever number you are in, so X number, just blank in, last man. Only if you're the last person in. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay, same thing with getting off. Whatever number you are off, last man. So I would say 1 off, last man. Any questions?
Nope.
Okay. The reason why we say last man, pilot will not take off or move until they hear last man. And if your teammate forgets but you remember, you can call out last man so the pilot can take off. Or kindly remind them you forgot something. Make sense?
Yep.
Okay. Same thing with ground vehicles. Driver in, driver out, whatever number you are in. If you're getting in the gunner seat, if you're qualified to, you'll say gunner in, last man if you're the gunner, last person in, gunner out, last man if you're the last person out as gunner. Make sense?
Yes.
And then if you're getting in a gunner seat on a helicopter, if it has dual ones on the sides, right gunner in, left gunner in, last man, same thing.
Yeah.
Any questions?
Simple. That is all. Yeah.
All right. Pilot in. Let's move.
2 in. Last man. How long have you been playing Breakpoint for then?
I've been playing since release.
I picked it up, so I played ages, like kind of
Okay, okay.
early 2023, but then I dropped it for like a month or two, and then I picked it back up like 3 months ago.
Okay. What got you into milsim?
I don't know, it just interested me. Like I've always liked all the clips I've seen of it and stuff, and this is just such a great game as well.
Yeah, it's a great game. It's buggy, but it's great.
Yeah.
I've been milsimming now for like a year and a half,
Wow.
roughly a year and a half. Actually, almost a year and a half, actually specifically. So my first milsim, it was a great milsim, but I had a loss in my family, and so when I joined, a month in, or a little over a month in, I made it into, or I made my own branch. I was qualified enough to make my own branch, which I had made the USMC at the time. And then I ended up, um, roughly about 4 or 5 months in, I made it to second command of the server. And then, right before I left, I was running the server for a few weeks for the owner since he had to step away. He was on break for a few weeks. He was just spending time with his family, asked me if I could take over the server. I said yes. I told him I couldn't no more because I had lost somebody in the family, and knowing myself, I would have stayed dedicated to the game and not been doing good, and I probably would have messed something up. So I ended up leaving, and after I left, I joined back a few months later, and he wasn't the best of a leader anyway. Everyone out.
you out, last man?
I don't know. And he wasn't the best of a leader anymore. He always just had some stuff that he did that seemed shady and just not cool to his members, and just the way he carried himself with certain things. So he kicked my co-owner out, and I ended up leaving with them because I didn't think it was right. And I ended up making my own server, and this is where I am now.
Wow.
So me and my
Came
co-owner
a really
created
long
the
way.
server. Yeah, very. I've always wanted to run a server. Never thought I could. Here I am now. Helicopter inbound from Southwest. Get down low. Yeah, I've been running this server since the end of June.
Wow.
Yeah, so 4 months, almost 5.
Yeah.
Alright, with that said, bud, line up behind me in a straight line, just like so. Beautiful. So, well, I'm facing you, but this is what we call column formation. Are you familiar with column formation?
Right, I thought it was a file.
People call it differently. We call it column. Single
Right,
file,
okay.
single column, same thing, same exact thing. Straight line. Whenever we call column, try to follow the person in front of you in a straight line, straight of a line as you can. Make sense?
Yep.
All right. With that said, the other formation that we use is staggered. Are you familiar with staggered?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so hold where you are. If I'm staggered, I would stand here, kind of like a zigzag or a lightning bolt or a zipper, as some people call it. So I'd stand here, you'd stand there, 3 would stand there, and 4 would stand there.
Oh, right, okay.
Kind of like a zigzag. At any point
Yeah.
in any formation, 1 will always watch the front, 2 and 3 will watch the sides, 4 will watch the rear. That's if we have a full team. Who is the last number, whether it be 2, 3, or 4, the last number will always be watching the rear. So if we don't have a
Yeah.
fourth, 3 will watch the rear. If we don't have a 3 or 4, 2 will watch the rear. Make sense?
Yep.
Okay. With that said, that is formations. With that said, follow me. We have enemies by that helicopter, just don't disturb them and we'll be okay. Alright, so okay. We're gonna move on to crossroad coverage. So picture this dirt path as a road. We're currently perpendicular to the road. We're coming towards it. So whenever you need to cross the road, we will get set up. I would, as one, I'll set up on one side watching the road. So I would say, and for instance, I picked the left side, so I'd say 1 watching south, clear, because it's clear. You as 2, you'd be right behind me, and you would leave a gap between us. You'd watch the opposite side of me, so you would say 2 watching north, clear. So,
Okay.
so I would say 1 watching south, clear.
2 watching north, clear.
Good. So we're watching opposite sides of each other. If we had a full team, 3 and 4 would cross right behind us since we left a gap. You never want to cross in front of your teammates because you don't want crossfire. So they would cross right between us. They would get set up on both sides. So 3 would probably just say, for example, 3 watching south clear. 4 would say 4 watching north clear. When they are set on their side, we would cross. So I would say 1 crossing. You cross right behind me as fast as you could. And then when you're on the other side, you'll say set. Make sense?
2 crossing. Yeah.
Yep. And then when you
So,
cross, set.
that.
And then there's a few different ones. Come back over here. So that's a 4-man one. If we have a 3-man one, same thing. 1 watching south, clear.
2 watching north, clear.
Perfect. And then 3 would cross by themselves. That's if we have a 3-man, 3 would cross. They'd pick a side. So let's just say they cross. 3 would say 3 watching south, clear. Since they're watching my side, I would cross. I would say 1 crossing. And then I would watch the opposite end, which would be north. So I'd watch 1 watching north, clear. And then you would cross.
2 crossing.
There you go.
2. Yeah. Set.
Yep, beautiful. And then if it's a 2-man, like we are, we would both watch a side, and then we would both be set. And I would say, on my green, we would cross, and we'll both aim, and I'll say red, yellow, green. As soon as I say green, we'll cross at the same time, watching the side, or each other's side. Our backs, basically, back to back. We'll cross while aiming, and make sure you announce you're crossing, and when you're set, so we can move. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay, any questions?
No, that's it.
Okay. Very good. Get down low. We have a helicopter.
Again.
Helicopters are everywhere. Okay. Alright. On to Do you know the difference between cover and concealment?
This is concealment, isn't it?
This is, yes, the grass. Now what would be something that's cover?
Uh, like a wall or like a barrier or something
So mark something
like this.
around the area that would be cover.
Maybe the rock.
Right? Beautiful. That's exactly perfect. So, cover is something that you can hide behind that will stop bullets from hitting you and going through your surface. Concealment is
Right.
something like the fence or the tall grass to conceal you from the enemy eye.
Ah, right.
Make sense? Alright, any questions?
No.
Alright, with that said, on me. So, use cover or concealment anywhere along this fence. Beautiful. Alright, so we're on to bounding. Bounding is something utilized by team lead that they will initiate. So, in this case, I will mark a location and I will tell you to move there. I would say to move to this location. You will say two moving, and then once you get to your spot, you'll say two set. Then you'll mark another location for me to move. It could be the same spot as you, or find me another suitable spot that's cover. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So picture on that patio that I have marked that we have an enemy patrolling back and forth. We want to sneak up to him quickly, right? So we have to try to make our way there stealthily. So in this case, I'm gonna mark a location for you. So two, move to that location.
Two moving. Uh,
Are you set?
set.
There you go. Always say it whenever you get to a spot. Two set. So we know. And then
One move to that location.
beautiful. Okay, one moving. If I can climb a fence. If I can climb a fence. Give me a reping.
Oh.
This rock. Okay. One set. Good. So, the way it works is if we had a full team, one would tell one, or one would tell two, two would tell three, three would tell four, four would tell one. It would go in a full rotation.
Okay.
In this case, since it's only two of us, we tell each other. But if we had three, same thing. Except three would tell one instead of four. Just full circular rotation. Make sense?
Yep.
Alright, any questions on it?
Would these barrels over there in the
Mm-hmm.
boxes, would they be classed as concealment or cover?
Um, considering you can't get shot through them in game, cover. But probably in real life,
Right.
concealment. But in game, cover.
Okay.
It just depends on what area you're being shot from, if it would be used as cover. From this angle, if enemies were shooting me, if enemies were that way and shooting me, good cover. If enemies are shooting me from like south, not very good cover. Even if I go on the other side, still wouldn't be good cover.
Yeah.
So, any other questions?
No, that's it.
Alright, with that said, on me, we're on to breaching. So, stack up on the opposite end of the door from me. Alright. Thought I heard something, sorry. Alright, with that said, the way this works is 1 and 2 will always stack up on door, like so. Whenever we stack up on door, 3 would stack up behind me, and I would be crouching, because I have a person behind me. They would stand up, so they can aim over my head if an enemy comes out that door and I miss them. Considering your case, you have a box behind you, 4 wouldn't be behind you, they would be behind 3 watching our rear. Make sense?
Alright, yeah.
Alright, when we breach, a flashbang would go off. So, in this case, I would tell 3, if we had a 3, to prep a flash. In this case, if I told them the way I say it, I would say 3, prep a flash. They would prep a flash and say, flash prepped. And I would tell them to send it, or toss it, or anything to let them know I want them to throw it in. And then they would say flash out, sending flash, anything along those lines. So they will only prep and throw when I tell them to. Only the
Okay.
first person on the door will tell the person to prep a flash. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. When we breach, we're gonna do a cross breach or an X breach, as some people call it. I'm just gonna show you an example. So, boom, flashbang goes off. I would say one breaching. I would go right. You would immediately move in and say breaching. You'd go left. So when you move in, call out everything you see. So I would say barricaded window to my right, open window straight, clear, behind bookcase, clear. And then you, when you move in,
Okay.
you would call out a doorway. You see a doorway. You'd say doorway left, holding on door. You want to get eyes on anything an enemy can come in through. A doorway, a window, a stairwell, anything where an enemy can walk through and shoot you.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yep.
Okay. Whenever you hold on door, you'll just say holding. Once I'm set, we'll move up and stack on the next door. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay, come over with me. In this room, when we breach it, we're gonna do a wing breach. So I would stack up on door. This is if I was first. Azrael is passing over. That's perfect. So you would stack up right behind me.
Ah, right. Okay.
Okay. So if we
Oh.
breached, you would stand up. Yep. All right. And if we breach, this is a wing breach. Boom. Flashbang goes off. I would move in, and I would immediately move left to cover my wing. You would immediately move to the right, and we would call out everything we see. So I would say left side clear since I don't see much. You would move in, and to the right, you'd say right clear, doorway right, holding on door.
And there's a window there.
Yep, I would call out the window, or if anything, you can call out the window because it's on your side, or I'd call it out before we breach in.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Okay.
Alright. And then whenever a room is clear, always say room clear. Always call it out. Room's clear, room clear. So we know for teammates that are holding the rear, they can move up. Make sense?
Okay. Yep.
Okay, let's do it for real. On me. Stack up on door. Do you have any questions before we start?
No.
Okay. Alright, this case. Flash prepped. Flash out. One breaching. Got a barricaded
Two
window
breaching.
right. Window straight. Clear.
Doorway left.
Behind bookcase. Clear. Copy.
That.
And our rear appears to be clear.
So,
Go ahead and stack up on door. I'll be right behind you. You're the first person on door.
oh, I'm first. Right.
Yep, you'd be the first person. Alright, crouch since you're on door. Alright, and you tell me when. I'm right behind you.
Flash prepped.
Prep and flash. Well, you said numbers, so you said one prep and flash.
Oh, okay. So,
Or
one
you could,
prep flash.
yep. You don't even have to say a number. You could say just prep a flash, and the person behind you will. So, flash prepped.
Okay. Uh, chuck flash.
Flash out. Breaching.
Boxes.
Got a doorway right.
Clear.
Clear. Hold it on door. Room clear.
Set.
Good. Good. So in that case, instead of hanging back there, you can either move back behind me or just find a better spot for cover. You don't want to stand in the middle of the doorway. Even
Yeah.
if you shifted and went behind this box, it would have been okay. Make sense?
Okay. Yeah. Yep.
Alright. With that said, that's cross and wing breaching. Any questions on that?
No.
Alright. With that said, let's move outside. On me. I'm gonna collect these flowers real quick. 1 second. Alright. At this point, equip your suppressor. Hide in the bush with me for the time being. Okay. Directly to our north. Do you see the person I marked Alpha?
Can't see him as a building. Oh.
But you see the marker, correct?
Oh yeah, I see the marker. Yeah.
Okay, that's all I needed. So, marker, it's a 3-man patrol. Your job is to sneak up on them, throw a flashbang at them, kill 2 of them with your pistol, and 1 of them with your knife.
Okay.
Understood?
Yep.
Alright, you're clear to move. So whenever you break off from somebody,
moving.
always yep, there you go. Always announce you're moving. That way I know and I can watch you. I'm watching via drone. So just sneak up on them, get a flashbang on them first, then take them out. 2 pistol, 1 knife. Helicopter mega down low.
Oh yeah. Could just hear it in the distance.
You're clear. Go ahead.
That was a bit
Very close.
yeah, very clear.
Copy. Also, is your difficulty settings on extreme? Can you check that for me real quick?
Yes, I can. Setting.
It'd be under ghost experience parameters.
Ah, right. Settings. Oh, it's set to advanced right there.
Yep. Put it on that, and then go to.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry.
Nope, no worries. I just noticed it. Go to difficulty tactical. Go to custom. Your bandage quantity is on several, correct?
Yeah, it's on several.
And then risk of injury always.
Yeah, it's on always.
Stamina consumption extreme.
Extreme. Yep.
And then health regeneration. What's that on?
It's on none.
None. Put it on partial.
Okay.
And then that's better. Cause you took less damage from a shotgunner. That's why.
Ah, right.
No worries. And let's see. Okay, you're gonna have. It's gonna be a tough one. Alright, we'll try it. Alright, you're gonna have enemy alpha to your southeast. Do you see him?
Yeah, I see him.
Alright, that is a group of enemies. It appears to be a group of 5. Your job is you just take them all out any way you can. If you want, you could flashbang them, then shoot them all, or you can utilize a grenade, try taking most of them out, finish the remains. They have 1 heavy, so I wish you luck with the heavy. Bravo is the heavy.
Okay.
If you get in trouble, I will be assisting from range. So I wish you luck. I will be watching from afar.
Okay.
You're clear to move.
Thank you.
How come I never heard of it? You ain't been there. If you had, you wouldn't want to talk about it. This is a waste of time. There ain't shit out here.
Oh.
No, nothing in my sector. I'm clear too, buddy. We're not gonna find a damn thing out here. Like you'd do anything if you did find something. Who's like this guy? Participative democracy, my ass. Jesus! Don't show him an ounce of mercy! Hostile!
Clear.
Nice. Alright. Alright, hold point. Sorry, hold where you are. Alright, so I did that. Nice work. Stand by. Alright, 1 more. Do you see Alpha to your north?
There's a helicopter.
Yep, that's helicopter.
Yeah,
Do you
seeing
see
the
Alpha to
Alpha.
your west?
No, west. Yeah, I see him.
Okay. Alpha is another three-man group. I want you to flashbang them again, and then two of them with their pistol, one of them with their knife.
Okay.
Actually, I take that back. Do you see Bravo?
I do see Bravo.
Okay, Bravo is a high-value target, or an HVT as we call them. In our milsim, HVTs are the following: unit commanders, or commander, aka red hats, as we call them because they have a red beret.
Okay.
Radio operators, bagmen, and if the base doesn't have one of those guys, and we need an HVT, a drone operator will also suffice. And
Okay.
if you're playing in the conquest mode, tactician will count as one. Make sense?
Yeah, alright.
So your job is Bravo. You need to capture and bring him back to me alive. So two of his buddies, dispose of them, take care of them. Him, you need to hold square and bring him back to me alive.
Okay.
Understood?
Understood.
All right. Best way, flashbang. You're clear to move on, you. But you can flashbang him if you want, or sneak up on him.
Stay sharp. There are signs of possible enemy activity.
Got him.
Copy. So whenever you capture him, always say HVT captured, so we know.
HVT captured.
There you go. And then, do you remember my location?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, if you remember it, make your way here. Once you get to me, get inside of the building.
Almost there.
Head in through the back entrance to the west.
This one?
Yep.
It's
Go in
dark
the
in
main
here.
room. The big room.
Oh, I'm stuck on this.
Are you stuck, or can you move anywhere?
Oh, there you go. Oh, okay. Kind of around that. There you go.
Head in the big room.
Okay. Oh,
Alright. Hold. So, aim your screen at yours and his face.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then take a screenshot, and then send it in this chat that we are currently in.
Okay. No. Select screenshot. Breakpoint. It's so dark in it, I can't even see whether it's... Yeah, that's it.
You sent it.
Yeah, sent.
Copy. I'll check. Checking. Alright, now that's confirmed. Knock him out, and then put 2 in his head.
No, there it is.
All good?
Yep.
Alright, with that said, on me, let's move back to the helicopter. So that is how you capture an HVT. You'll grab them like so, you'll grab a quick screenshot, and then you'll knock them out, put 2 bullets in their head. Make sense?
Yes.
Perfect. With that said, let's move on. Also, another rule I forgot to mention is at any point, if you ever go down due to enemies, dead men don't talk, so you'll just say, I'm down. You won't tell us where you are, you won't tell us where an enemy is, you just don't talk. All you say is, I'm down, and you don't respond. You'll wait for us to get
Yep.
you. With that said, let's move. Pilot in.
2. Oh, there you go. 2 in. Last man.
So, let's Alright, everyone out?
2 out, last man.
On me. Alright, are you familiar with the difference between a halo and a hey-ho jump?
Oh.
No? Okay, so a halo jump, H-A-L-O, high altitude, low opening. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay. High altitude, low opening, you'll jump from a high point, pull your parachute low to the ground, something like when do you see these lights that's around the baseball field?
Yes.
When you reach about that distance is when you'll want to pull. Maybe a little bit higher, up to you. Hey ho, high altitude, high opening. You jump out, you pull it either immediately or pretty high up. Make sense?
Yeah.
Today you're going to be performing a halo jump, high altitude, low opening. When you do your jump,
Okay.
this dirt patch that we are in is your landing zone. You land in here, it's a pass. You land outside of it in this grass, it's a pass, but only for the up and downs, aka push-ups. Land anywhere outside of both these points, it's a fail. You'll only for the up and downs, and you'll have to try it again until you pass. Any questions?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna show you examples so you'll know. And up and down is like this. So you'll go 1, 2, and you'll have to
Okay.
count them out loud, or they won't count.
Oh,
Wait.
just all around.
Yep. Best thing to do is just hold circle, hold circle, hold circle, pretty much. Any questions?
Nope.
Okay, with that said, let's get in the heli. Oh, wait, before we get in, stand by. So, another thing with piloting is pilot can call out who to jump. So for instance, they could say left side out, which only left side will, right side out, which only right side out. If they call a specific number, only that number will jump, or they'll say all out, which everyone jumps. If you're the last person to jump off, still call out last man and what number you are. So if I said two
Okay.
jump, two jumping, last man. Any questions?
Okay. Nope.
Pilot in, let's go.
2 in, last man.
Alright, and in this game, what would you rate your parachuting skills on a scale from high, medium, low?
Medium.
Medium? Alright. Got a brave one. That's good enough.
So you said like around how far above the lights?
Either right at the lights or just a little bit above them.
Okay.
That's like the best distance I can give. Or if you could pull it walk lower to the ground, by all means, go ahead. I pull it right before I hit the ground, but that's just me. And you said medium, correct?
Yeah, medium.
Okay. Alright. So, whenever you're parachuting, whenever you pull your parachute, announce it by saying, shoot, pulled, shoot, deployed, parachute, deployed. Doesn't matter to me. Just let me know it's pulled. When you hit the ground, boots on ground.
Okay.
Make sense?
Should I say when I jump?
I will tell you when. Do you see your
Or
landing
like,
point?
like 2 jumping? Like,
Yep.
Or, yeah.
So, do you see your landing point?
I do.
Okay. Same thing I told you. When you jump, say jump and last man. So, 2 jump.
2 jump, last man.
Pilot out.
This one is-
I'll be jumping right behind you, my friends. I don't even see you up in there. Shoot pulled. Boots on ground.
Oh, boots on the ground.
You landed in the area you passed, but you owe me 40 up and down, sir. 4-0.
2, 3.
Don't worry, if it makes you feel better, we had a dude land 1 kilometer away, so. Make sure you're counting out loud, or they won't count.
8, 9, 10. I'll do 1 extra. 11.
You have to do 40. 4-0.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, I have 40.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. 1.
Oh, you can start from where you were before. Whatever number you ended on.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, no, wait, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40.
Alright, ready?
Yeah.
Alright. With that said, I'm gonna mark a point on the map. Fast travel to me.
Okay. We all live there. Let's travel. Okay, I'm here.
Copy. Stand by. Alright, so, follow me. Alright. Alright. So, stand by. Phew. Alright, so, you're gonna move in to that box over there. If you see that box, that has your night vision
Yeah.
in it. Go in, grab it, move out.
Okay.
You should be able to without getting spotted. I cleared all the enemies that were near.
I got eyes on it, yeah. What the nods?
Perfect. Alright, come back to me. Meet me at that helicopter.
Alright.
Pilot in. It'll put you in a gunner seat. Just ignore that. Don't use the gunner.
So,
Opposite side. Passenger.
ah.
Two-seater. Yeah.
Oh, okay, right. Two in, last man.
Ignore that. We'll dodge it. Don't worry. Hop out.
2 out.
Hop out. God damn it. Helicopter. Alright, we'll fast travel another one. Alright, on me. So, what you're gonna do, you're going to sneak down and hide behind that rock.
Okay.
I'll tell you when to go. Your M4, it's inside of that tower. I think a skill point is in there too. So you should be able to grab both. I will EMP the behemoth. That way it can't hurt you. After you grab it, if you're not spotted, I want you to fast travel to... Not there. I want you to fast travel to that bivouac. Understood? I think that's the one. Hang on. Stand by. Let me double check. Yeah, to that bivouac. Ready? Sneak. Go ahead and start sneaking. If you could sneak in quietly, go ahead.
I'll let you know if I need any.
Careful, he's moving west. Go the opposite of him.
I see it. I'll wait for him to move further away. There you go.
Alright, I'm gonna EMP him. Just start rushing. You ready?
Yep.
Go ahead.
There's a scope in here as well.
If you want your skill points, go ahead and grab them real quick. I don't know if there is one.
Okay, I think there is. There is.
Go ahead and fast travel to that point. Let me know when to have.
Literally on the brink of my discovery zone.
You can't fast travel there?
No, if you
Alright,
fast
stay
travel,
hidden.
I'm
Just lay
hidden.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, prone camo, stay hidden.
Yeah, okay. Right, I'm good.
Alright, I'll go there in a moment.
Okay, fast traveling to you now.
Copy.
Oh. There you go.
Let me just buy more EMPs real quick, grab a new helicopter, and we'll move. Alright. Alright, you with me?
90% moving.
Copy. I'm in a helicopter down south. To your east, way up to your east. Or to your west, sorry.
Oh, west. Oh, you're right there.
Yep.
2 in, last man.
Alright, so you're gonna do me. Solid, are you ready? Do you see the behemoth tower?
Yep.
You're gonna jump in and try parachuting in. If things go south, I will EMP him. Go ahead.
Okay. Oh. I think I'm in the wall. Oh no. I made it in.
Okay. If you make it and grab both items quickly, fast travel back to Air 1 when you're done. If it spots you, let me know. Try to stay hidden if possible. I can EMP him. Give me a moment.
Whereabouts is it?
What? The...
Behemoth.
Right beside you. I'm EMPing it now.
Oh, fine.
Go ahead. You got time.
The other one. There it is. There's 2 crates, right? And that's it?
Yeah.
Okay, yep, got stuff.
Fast travel back. Let me know once you're back.
To you?
No, the Air 1. Let me know once you're back.
I'm back.
Alright, good. Coming now. Alright. Good. And congratulations. That is your BCT complete.
Nice.
Now, with that said...
Thank you for the help.
Oh, of course. With that said, we're going to move on to... I'm just going to explain to you how the Discord works, and then we're good.
Okay.
So, stand by. Let's get... It's Goat, correct? That's your Discord?
It is goat.
Goat, got you. And then Preacher?
Preacher, yes.
Alright, just double checking. P-R-E-C... Or P-R-E-A-C-H-E-R?
Yeah.
Alright. So, you can't live stream, you said, so we'll remove that. 1, 2, 3, that. IDOD. Okay. You should have access to a lot more of the Discord now.
You ever see yourself doing
Oh
this?
yeah, I see everything. Wow.
Okay, so I'm gonna explain to you quickly how the Discord works. You ready?
Okay.
Okay. So under where you requested for BCT, under that you'll see recruitment post. That's our recruitment post. You can post that if you choose and help us out. You don't have to, but if you want, you know, under that is command offices. You see that?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. Under all the way at the bottom of command offices, chain of command structure. Chain of command structure is our chain of command. Chain of command structure. What you'll do is you will, if you have a question, you will contact the warrant officer's office first. You'll type in knock knock and the first person on that list, which will be Swayze. So you would type in knock knock at Swayze, give him about 20 minutes to reply to you. He'll say come on in, and when you do, ask a question. It's like going into a real office. You knock before you go in. Make sense?
Yep.
Okay. When waiting for a question, wait about 20 minutes. If they don't answer you, go to the next available person. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay. And then just read this if you ever need to. Under that, comm center assignments. I bring out at least weekly assignments. I try to. You can do them. Just read about it. This is the briefing. Under that, we have assigned patrols. Another one that I bring out weekly. You can do them many times as you want, but if you pass, it will only count one time. Operation Eagle Spear,
Okay.
this is the conquest mode. I bring this out once a week or every once in a while, depending on when I get time to write one. Under that, Mission Intel Center. This is Intel Center for the mission. So I'll normally put everyone, I'll put Mission Intel, and put the mission that it goes with. And then you'll read your objectives, there'll be pictures with it, and everything.
Will you ever see this coming?
Any questions on that?
No.
Okay. With class requirements. Class requirements, as of right now, you only have access to the assault class. So you'll look at it. I always recommend looking before you go out on the mission and look at the perks you get for playing assault and the weapon types that you're allowed to use.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yep.
Under that, patrol and assignment rules are SOPs. You can read that in your downtime and get things together, or read that and know what to do. Under that, assignment chat. This is if you have a chat or anything related to assignments, chat in there about it. Under that, after action report. Team leaders have to write after action reports and post them in here. We have a AAR template that you can use and just fill in the gaps. Under that, assignment live cams, you can't live stream, but if you ever are able to at some point in the future, this is where you post it, follow the format, post the link. Tactical op command, just read it, self-explanatory. Under that, barracks room, barracks chat. Barracks chat is just a chat room, so give me a second.
You think this was how things were gonna go when Sentinel came in?
Sorry, give me a second. Okay, so I just made an announcement real quick for you. Under that, the bug boots off chat. This is like a sign in sign out sheet. When you get on to do something Milsim, you'll type in bog, whatever it is you're doing, such as let's just say you're doing an assignment, bog assignment. And then when you're done doing that, you'll type in boots off and what time you boots off in your time, but in military time.
I'd give anything
Okay,
to be
yeah.
out there fighting with
And then under that, soldier info. Copy and paste the person above you, and then put your info in. Real quick.
Okay.
You think this was how things were gonna go when Sentinel came in?
There you go.
Stand by. Okay. Beautiful. Under that, important announcements, self-explanatory. If you see an important announcement is announced, read that, follow it, and if you don't, it could result in a demotion for not keeping up. Under that, public ideas and suggestions. For public ideas and suggestions, if you ever want to add an idea to the server or anything like that, you could put one in there, put a suggestion in there, and yeah. If you ever have suggestions, don't. If someone starts arguing with you, don't argue with them, or we will delete the form entirely. Just conversate and keep it simple. Understood?
Yep.
Okay. Questions and concerns. If you have a question about stuff that you want a broad answer to, or you want to ask anyone for someone to answer, put it in there. Someone will answer you, or just ask your peers around you. Non-milsim chat, self-explanatory. Just wait 1 second. Sorry, I was just catching up with some stuff. Alright, self-explanatory. Yeah. Under that is what? Sorry, I was just checking something. Under that, missions to be approved. If you ever want to write a mission for the Milsim, this is where you put it. Follow the format that I've listed, and you'll be good.
Okay. Okay.
Under that, operational ops. These are operations that people in the Milsim have created, and some that I've used from my old Milsim I was a part of. So if you ever want to, they don't really count for anything unless I tell them to count for something, and this is where they go. Under that, promotions. This is where our promotions are announced. Um, Anytime we get promotion, we'll post them in here. Never ask for a promotion. That's our biggest rule. If you ask for a promotion in any way, shape, or form, it's an automatic demotion. Make sense?
Yep.
Under that, demotions. This is where demotions are announced. You don't want to be in here. Rank information. This is the rank information we have in the server, and also it says never ask for a promotion. Under when you reach Warrant Officer 3, it tells you the benefits of it, such as using integrally suppressed weapons, or possibly having the ability to open a branch, and what you'll need to open said branch. Under that, transfer announcements. Transfer announcements are when you join a branch, you get one transfer to another branch, but you only get one. So after you transfer, you will stay there until a new branch is opened, and you get a free transfer. Under that, GRBP live feed cams. This is just backup streams. If branch information, infantry division. It's just basic information on infantry. USMC information. This is my branch information on that, such as rules of engagement, medic rules, where you'll be based on your rank, and yeah, pretty much that. NSWC, SEALs information. SAS information. SAS is currently closed,
Okay.
but when it opens back up, you can read about their information. Give me 2 seconds, please.
You ever see yourself doing this? Will you ever see this coming? Are you ready for this fight?
Alright, sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
SAS history. SAS is temporarily closed for recruitment for now, so if that's what you're interested in, you'll have to wait until it reopens.
Okay.
ID promotion progress tracker. This is where you'll put your tracker information. So what you'll do,
Ever see this coming?
stand by, delete one. Alright, so what you'll do is, if you click it, do you see the template?
Oh yes, it.
So you'll copy the template, you'll paste it, and you'll fill in your information. So put your call sign, your current division is ID1, as it says in your name, and then you can leave that info for certifications and assignments if you want something to know what you have to put down. Basically, whatever you complete, your certificates or assignments, you'll put the title of the assignment or certificate, the date that you passed it or did it, and the number position for assignments that you were, whether it be 1, 2, 3, or 4.
You
Okay.
think this was how
Make
things
sense?
were gonna go when Sentinel came in?
Yes.
So always keep track of this because we won't remind you. Some of us will be kind enough to, but most of us won't, so keep track of that.
One thing though about the where is it? The certifications. What's that about? Is that like helicopter, like chopper?
Yes, so I will get the
Yeah.
certification shortly. We're coming up to that.
Right.
After we
Right.
put in that info, we'll move on to it. Or we're getting close to it. All we have to do is get to your uniform, and then certs. But let me know when you're ready.
Just okay. Yeah. I'm good.
Alright, stand by. Let me know when you post it, so I can see it.
Finishing. The title's just my thingy, right?
Say what?
The title's just my
Yeah, just put your name. You
the
can just
ID
put
and
preacher if you
yeah,
want.
right.
Are you ready for this fight?
My division is the infantry division, right?
Just put
One.
ID 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever think we'd end
What
up
about the
here?
certifications?
Leave that blank as well. You can just, you have no certifications yet.
Yeah, okay. Then assignments, that blank as
That
well,
blank
or?
as well. Yeah.
Yeah, right. And I can edit that as well.
Yep, you'll be able to. So after, whenever you promote, we'll tell you to clear your tracker and update it. Just press it, update it, and then just don't delete it. Just update it and delete the info. So whenever you go to a new division, you'll just delete all the info and start new like you are now. So you'll just
Okay.
change current division. So let's say you get to ID2, you'll just change the 1 to a 2, and then delete
You ever see
all
yourself
the
doing
information you
this?
had in certificates and assignments. Basically a new tracker.
Okay.
Under that, you see Warrant Officer's Office.
Oh yeah.
This is their office. This is how you contact them whenever you have a question. Always go to them first, or if you want to directly talk to one of us when you go to their office, just tell them you're requesting the chat with so and so. So if you're wanting to talk with me about something important that they can't answer, tell them, can I speak with them? And if they ever tell you to go to my office, still use the proper procedure. Knock, knock. Don't come in and say you've requested to see me. Knock, knock, and then wait for me to answer.
Okay.
You ever think we'd end up
Uniforms
here?
and armory. Do you see that?
Yep.
All right, scroll all the way to the top when you go in it. All the way up.
Almost
And,
there.
yep,
There you go.
when you go to the top, that's your uniform. Equip that real quick. Ignore the picture. The picture has the wrong helmet. I just was dumb and forgot that I was wearing the wrong helmet. I was making multiple uniforms that day. Things slipped my mind.
Brown. That's the
You think
exact.
this is
Oh
how
wait,
things
there.
were gonna go when Sentinel came in?
Does it matter which ops core helmet I use, like the covered one or the other
You
one?
can use either one.
Right. Okay. First. Got that.
You ever see yourself doing this?
Brown. And cockpit pants.
ever think we'd end up here? You ever think we'd end up here?
Okay. Oh, NVGs. Okay.
Will you ever see this coming?
Alright, let me see. Cool. Alright. Yep, looks good. With that said, if you scroll down a bit in that same channel, you'll see your weapon. So there'll be another uniform that's Infantry Division 3 when you reach there, and then there's your weapon. Equip that weapon with what it says.
Oh, there goes someone.
Are you ready for this fight?
M4A1. I see attachments. Oh, wait. There you go.
You think this was how things were gonna go when Sentinel came in?
Are you finished?
No, why?
I just want to let you know I'm coming back.
You can go to my office. You don't have to tell me in that.
Okay.
Hindsight. Why? Ah, there you
You ever see yourself doing this?
go. Okay.
Alright, all good?
Yep, all good.
Okay. So, give me a minute. Under that Infantry Division chat, or actually no, stay in that channel that you were in. Under the weapons, sorry, under the weapon, you'll see requirements to advance through ID into a branch of your choice, right? To get out of Infantry Division, since you can't stream, you'll
You ever
have to
think we'd end
do
up here?
ASR certification, participate in one assignment, and complete soldier info. Participate means just be there. If you get to the end and you pass or fail, it it counts. All right. As long as you put
Okay.
it down in your info, we'll look at it and we'll promote you. Just wait till the end of the day sometimes. Under that, if you get demoted back to Infantry Division 1, you'll have to complete one cert or class, participate in one assignment, or patrol to advance back to 2. Infantry Division 2 to 3, participate 2 assignments, pass or fail, and complete 2 certifications. For 3, complete 2 assignments, but they must be passed, and complete 3 certifications.
Will you ever
And then if you read the rest, it tells you branch specific. Depending on what branch you want to go to, SEALs, USMC, or SAS when they open back up, we have mandatory certifications that you must get. So I always recommend everybody go for the certifications based on the branch you want to go to, or go for the ones that you want. Up to you. If you don't go have all the ones, by the time you're out of Infantry Division 3, you'll just be put in holdover in the branch. Make sense?
Yes.
Under that is Infantry Division Chat, just a chat room for you guys. Under that is certificates and classes info. Do you see that?
Oh yeah, I see it.
Certificate and course info. This gives you all the information about your courses. So all the certifications that we have available, if you just read, it gives you all the info. The first one that you must do, and it's a requirement, is the ASR certification. ASR certification will let you utilize any assault rifle that is not integrally suppressed, and you'll be able to customize it in any way that you choose.
Okay.
And we have some that are classes and some that are field courses. The one that say VC class only are classes. Classes count as certifications. Every day you have a cooldown period. So at 1700 Mountain Standard Time, which is 5 o'clock p.m. my time, which is in an hour and 15 minutes, is the reset day. So you can complete 2 courses in one day, field courses, if you utilize your time wise enough. Make sense?
Yep.
So, field courses count as a course that you put down in your tracker, and classes also count down as a cert that put down in your tracker. So they're one and the same.
Okay, so
So,
with all these certificates as well, they can go on the tracker also.
yep, anything that's a certificate goes in your tracker, even if it's a class. Under that, not previous forms, certificate course forms. This is how you apply for a course. If you look how they did it, just put your call sign, what cert you want, and then what type it is. It'll be a field if it's a field class, and then your availability, which you could put now if you're ready at that moment, or put a date that you're ready. And we'll look back at it. Under that, the results will announce when you pass. Solo course live feeds, some of them require to be done solo. Intercoms chat is we'll ping you normally, so don't ask us after you make your certificate who could take me through this. We'll call you, the TOs will. They'll ping you and say, just at preacher, ping me in intercoms chat when you're ready for X certification. You'll go to intercoms chat and you'll just ping them and say, I'm ready. Don't ask them, don't anything. And with that said, that's all of their information.
Right.
And I'm going to be cutting my stream.